This is break 4259. This is going to be our Stroud Chase PYT. And not only are we giving away the Commanders, but we are also giving away this card right here. It is a PSA 10 club level Dragon Scale to 70 CJ Stroud to the highest left side serial number in this break. Comp on that one is about 700 bucks. Jason, welcome to Gold. Thank you, Jason. We also had a couple other Gold members sign up earlier. We had Caleb, we had Golden Chija, and we had Eric Preto. So thank you all for hopping on Gold. All right, first thing that we have to do is we have to give away the Commanders. It is based off of the cost of your team. That is how many ducks you are going to get in the race. We have 61 total ducks in this race. The Bears and the Broncos with 5. The Falcons, the Vikings, the Patriots with 4. The Chiefs and the Raiders with 3. Cardinals, Bills, Panthers, Texans, Jags, Chargers, Saints, Giants, 49ers, all with 2. Everybody else, you got 1. That's 61 ducks. We are going to put 30 seconds on the clock. And good luck to my duckies. Good luck, ducks.
Home of the underrated best pizza?
RGL, you look like a stallion tonight. What does that mean?
He's trying to kiss your ass.
Kyle Raleigh going to hit 50 bombs? I would be sad if he didn't hit 50 bombs. What's going on, Chelsea? Alright, let's see who gets the Commanders in this one.
Big J Bunny.
Well, it looks like it is going to be the Los Angeles Chargers. Unbelievable. The Chargers beating out the Panthers and the Bears. Who had the Chargers? Chargers are Greg G. Greg, congratulations. You've got the Commanders as well, which means you have double chances at the CJ Stroud. All right, the mid-Chargers. Let's go ahead and hop right back on into the action, shall we? The Mariners are a good team, but giving up 10 runs are a good team. The Mariners are very inconsistent. But it's not time to talk about baseball yet. It's time to talk about football. I'm new around here. I just pre-ordered 2 UFC Mega Boxes. Do we think that's going to be a good product? I think it's going to be a decent product for sure.
You'll have buybacks in there.
Yeah, you will have buybacks from the next UFC event, I think.
We'll announce it at some point.
Yeah. Do we start with Select? We do not start with Select. We start with Phoenix International. Not the airport.
We need to hit a front product.
All right, we'll start off with we end with Select. You feel like I'm due for a huge night? I feel like we had a good night on Wednesday. All right, remember, highest left side wins this card right here, this $700 Stroud. Set that right there. Taylor being nice to me? Taylor's never nice to me. Thoughts on Sanders speeding? I heard a funny joke, and it was like, you know, what was it? I can't remember what it was. It was something along the lines of him doing 101 isn't so shocking, considering he went like to 145th a couple months ago. Or I don't remember. He went 145 a couple months ago. I can't remember the joke. Hufunga. Our first number card of the break is going to be Devontae Walker. And that is 71 of 180. 71 is the new high going to Eric T. What if 71 just holds the whole way through? 71 is the high for now. For now, it's good. When he was supposed to go 25, he got caught doing 150 when he was supposed to do 25. I know, I can't remember the whole joke. DK and Lockett, and there's going to be Brock Purdy. Brock, 95 of 180. 95 is the new high, going to Lincoln. 95 is the new high. Sorry, Devontae Walker. Listen, I'm just getting the stream started. We haven't even been live for an hour. I'm trying to read like all your guys' messages. I'm trying to open cards, trying to think about things too. So my brain isn't working at full capacity right now. I apologize. Give me a couple hours to get settled in, and I'll start remembering the jokes to go along with everything else that we're doing right here. Zach Moss, Nico Collins, and that is gonna be Chris Jenkins. It's a lot of brain power, a lot of big brain moves in order to navigate this stream.
Speaks a lot of brain.
Yeah, just chirping. Chirp away.
Six
Rookie.
businesses.
Jace McClellan for Atlanta going to Jeff. That is going to be numbered 16 of 88. Oh, and we're doing a highest left side in this break too, so you got to keep track of that. How could I forget? How are the cats holding up? So our cat who got diagnosed with cancer last week is now sick with a head cold. So it's like when it rains, it pours. Derek Carr, A.J. Brown, Ramondra, Tyjae Spears, Bucky Irving on the rookie rising. It's been a lot lately. Terry McLaurin is going to be on the stars. 169 of 180. That is the new high. Greg setting the high. It's all good, man. It's life, you know. Things happen. It's been tough. Sparkle, these are international. 169 of 180. Yeah, it's just been a kind of when it rains, it pours kind of scenario here. Evan Ingram. Okereke. There's going to be Levante David, Quay Walker. And we're going to end this box with Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs, 1 of 40 going to the Texans. That is on the Stephon Diggs on the pink. That's right. Diggs on the pink. One of my favorite college stories about how Sanders got drafted so high in the NFL was so hard. I think that they were overly harsh on Sanders, personally. Everything ships in our breaks. All cards ship.
Unless noted.
Unless otherwise noted. But tonight, everything ships. We sort and ship all of our cards. I haven't looked at the store yet. What's the suggested break? I mean, everything's good tonight, so it's just a matter of which sport you like the most. The D-Gen sold out.
So immediate action, you have the Chet, has a couple spots.
Yeah. The Chet Holmgren break has a couple spots if you want a break that isn't like 10 hours away.
Gold Case Inception's got a couple spots.
Yep. Amari Cooper, Gus Edwards, there's Chris Jones, Patrick Queen. We have an auto. It's Braylon Trice for Atlanta going to Jeff. Braylon Trice on the auto. And for the Cardinals, James Conner, 35-40. You're very welcome, Tim. Thank you guys for being here. 571 of you in the house. Trice non-numbered on the auto. Thanks, Bill. It's been, yeah, we had a sick cat last week. We have a sick cat this week. Our other cat got diagnosed with cancer last week, so it's just been taken through the ringer. And then Brittany's not feeling good this week. Like, man, it's like when it rains, it pours, you know? I can't catch a break. David Montgomery, Keenan Allen, Mike Evans. There's Marvin on the rookie rising. And BTJ Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars going to Britt. 179. Is 179 the new high? It is. 169, Jerzon, or Terry McLaurin. I'm so sorry. BTJ, the new high. Thank you, Clay. I appreciate you, man. So our new high is 179. Marvin gonna have a good year. We'll see. Booty Cheeks, welcome to gold. Now, you guys know that we have 5 cats. So they are our children. JML, also our child. Hit that like button on your way in. We will do a giveaway for the chat after this break. Russell Wilson. There's Eric All. You need to see a black 101 from this product. You get black 101s and golds to 10. High ceiling on this one. Travarius Wards is Mark Andrews, Rashad White. And Amari Cooper is going to be on the pink fade. It's going to be 41 of 88. Bounty board looking juicy right now. Any weekend plans? This all night. And then tomorrow, just recovering from a 12-hour live stream. No plans this weekend. Hang out with Jeezy. Jeezy gonna be over here tomorrow. JML gonna be over here tomorrow. Lamar Jackson is gonna be on the contours. Well, I see you 6 days a week. Travarius Ward, 80 of 180. But we are going to AEW on Wednesday, so that's our big thing that we're doing. We're excited about that. Contours, 42 of 80. Lamar Jackson going to Baltimore, going to Eric T. Man, these boxes were rough. No golds. No golds. That sucks. There's Purdy and Goff. Dimes, Josh Jacobs. Jatavion Sanders, rookie to end those boxes. 12 of 88. That was not great. Let's go ahead and move into Chrome. Do you feel like pulling me a Stephanie Vaquera auto? I will try. I pulled one a couple weeks ago. See if I can do that again. That's not an easy task, but I'll do my best.
Three spots left.
Three spots left in the WWE, so if you're thinking about getting in, you should probably just get in.
You don't see 23 select that often.
We have 3 cats, 2 Maine Coons, and Siamese. They're big fur balls. They're the best. Pump for Football, number 4264. Great product. That is the Penix Jace. That one's going to be fun. RGL, it's this coming Friday. I got to meet Mick Foley. There you go. You guys should rip a box at AEW. We'll see. We shall see. Let's go ahead and rip Chrome, though. Mario Manningham. There's Joe Thomas. Staubach. Gronk on the all-Chrome team. We've got Will Reichard and Kalen Bullock. We haven't done a Chrome hobby in a minute.
What's up, Juanisha?
What's going on, Juanisha? Darren Woodson. Westbrook, 163 of 250. Not quite as high as 178. Little color match Brian Westbrook. Youthquake of... Westbrook was good. What's his nickname? Weapon X for Westbrook. Brian Westbrook for the Eagles. Eagles in this break is Dan Lee. Looking for Reds. We're looking for a super fractor would be crazy. Never say never. Larry Johnson. Our first auto is 120 of 150. Mason Smith for the Jaguars.
Was it Dawkins?
That was Brian Dawkins' as Weapon X. Mason Smith, your first auto. Going to the Jags. Going to Britt. Johnny Wilson, William Perry Braswell, and Joe Alt.
What was Westbrook?
Snagged a spot and 2 fillers in the Chet break, says Aaron. Good luck. Hopefully that's a setup for a better auto, because Mason Smith, not a great auto. Not a great auto on Mason Smith. Joey Porter, Dexter Manley. We have Emmett Smith, Ed Too Tall Jones, Hall, Sanders, and McConkey. See blue in this pack. Kurt Warner. Munoz for Denver. Audric Estime, 134 of 150 on the Estime. 104 of 150 on the Future Stars of Jalen Wright. Neighbors and Blake Corum. You guys think McConkey is going to have a good second year? I think that the Chargers are going to be a very run-heavy offense.
I think when they throw, though, they'll probably try to look for him.
Yeah, I mean, he'll definitely be the target downfield.
He strikes me as like 100 catch, like 1,200.
Yeah, he definitely could catch 100 balls. He's definitely their number one option. Wayne Corbett is going to be on the refractor. Latham and Rook Orhar. I think I see green here. TB12, he was at Fanatics Fest.
Do the Cody entrance?
He did the Cody entrance. Our auto is right here. Good luck. Going to Indy. Going to Matt. And that is Anthony Richardson, 67 of 99. What is this, an autograph for Ants? 67 of 99, Anthony Richardson. Couldn't even be a bounty card either. Damn. Wiggins, Mitchell, Estime, McCaffrey, and Chris Drains. Dropping cards. I'm so tilted that our auto is Anthony Richardson. Yup, Cody turns heel and has a story with Orton. Be interesting. Or maybe Orton gets turned heel like he should be because he's the best heel.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning. Earl the Pearl.
Out the
Archie.
league? Come
He's
on.
not going to be out the league. Trezon Newton and Adisa Isaac.
That's crazy. Out the league?
He won't be out the league in 6 weeks. Come on now. Card stuck. That's Justin Tuck. Just dropping cards everywhere. These cards do not want to stack.
No,
Neil
like,
Smith.
yeah.
Delaney Walker. Anthony Richardson. Refractor. Troy Aikman on the all etch. Theo Johnson and good old Austin Reed.
They will get smacked.
Nobody ever wanted Clayton Tune. Ever. Donovan McNabb. Jalen Polk. Except Kyle. Kyle wanted him. Big Clayton Tune guy. If you guys have any nice Clayton Tunes, Kyle No Philly wants them. All of them.
Yeah,
John Jones retired. I did see that. Joe Montana. There's going to be, speaking of Ladd McConkey, we got him right there. Oh my God, that's a high Ladd McConkey. 274 of 399. Beating out 179. Chargers. Chargers. Greg, you are now in line for the CJ Stroud. 274 of 399. That's very high up there. That might not get beaten. 274 is our new high. Are Topps able to take over any Panini set name? Nope. Nope. Those are all property of Panini. They own all the rights to those names. So they can't do National Treasures. That's a Panini IP. John Jones coming out of retirement in 6 months or less. He didn't want to come into a fight right now. How old is John Jones? 37. Brad Johnson, Ricky Pearsall, Refractor, Terry Bradshaw, Dallas Turner, and Cade Stover. I know. What if we hit him a Jaden and then he also gets to keep the Stroud as well? Topps has a plenty of names, but we are going to miss our selects, our NTs, you know. Maybe they'll come up with a deal. You never know. Never say never in this industry. Let's go ahead and do Contenders Optic. We'll do Contenders Optic. We have yet to see a massive auto from this product. We are way overdue. Have I decided on a Switch 2? I want one. I want one. I haven't been able to find one. Kicking off, we have Luke McCaffrey. And Kyler Murray. Well, there's a Jordan Travis on the red. Jordan Travis on the red. My bro is in chat. Says, what a coward that John Jones retired. There's a Dreams of Devontae Adams as a Jet. What on earth is this card, JML?
I don't know, but I'll buy it.
Going to the Jets. Going to William D. That is number 21 of 75 on the scope. Dreams of Devontae Adams. Had dreams of him being a useful wide receiver on that team. It looks cool, but it's a Dreams of Devontae Adams. All right, let's flip. And we've got Darius Musa. Jordan Travis was 124 of 199. Topps needs to work on some case hit designs to what they need to work on.
Well, not merchandise. They can do something with
Darius Muasa. And our auto behind it. For the Miami Dolphins, on card, is that Chop? It's Jalen Wright on card for the Dolphins, going to Paul B. We need a one-touch, man. We have no one-touches in this break so far. What's up, 808? Jalen Wright and Darius Musa. What's Topps' best case hit? That's a good question.
What the f is this piece of?
Maybe the Helix. What's the current high serial? It's the Chargers. It's 274. It's very high up there at 274. Well, let's go ahead and do the Midnight, and we will save Select. Select has cards up to 399, so we'll save Select for last. 274 is the number to beat. I'm pretty sure everything in Midnight is to 199 or less. And we are going to kick this one off with a Jordan Love. Jordan Love on the Midnight. Let's go behind our three autos. Midnight's so good. There's going to be Quinion Mitchell on the Star-Studded. 9 of 35, Chris Jenkins. If the base Sapphire Auto PSA 10 Caleb sold for $1,500, what do you think my orange is? I have no idea. Bub Means on the pink. And your 3 autos. First up, we have Larry Johnson for the Chiefs. Larry Johnson for the Chiefs. There's going to be Mike Vick for the Eagles. 4 of 75 on the Mike Vick. That's actually not bad. Eagles in this break is Dan Lee. And auto looks like maybe a quarterback. Please be a quarterback. Please be a quarterback. Man. Jaden Daniels on the auto going to Greg. Greg is in line for a Jaden Daniels and the CJ Stroud. Wow, because he has the Stroud with the Chargers. Wow. There you go. There you go, Greg. Greg is in the driver's seat. No matter what, he has a Jaden, but is he going to have a Stroud to go along with it? Is the question. Jaden Daniels auto right here. How much is this worth? Probably $200-300, maybe more. We'll hit the squirrels for that one. Last sold $275. $275 last sold on that one. That's not bad at all. Man, not bad at all right there. Alright, we have some cards to top load on up, and then we will move on into Select, which will be the final box in this break. Jaden market, crazy. The whole market's about to heat up, you know. Football season right around the corner. Basketball season officially ends tomorrow, no matter what. Or NBA. Am I the only one dancing with the squirrels? I've heard that other people dance. I've heard that the kids like it. Would you like to see Topps release less or the same amount of sets? The amount of sets for football has been fine. The amount of sets for WWE has been atrocious. Like, we need more WWE sets. Topps has done a really good job with the unlicensed football. Early predictions for tomorrow: Pacers in 7. I think it's gonna be a very good game. Pacers are gonna pull away at the end. Halliburton heroics at the end. As long as it's not a blowout on either side, I don't really care. I guess financially I'll be happy if the Pacers win, but I have so much Thunder stuff that I think I'll be good either way. Alright, here we go. Final box of the break is going to be Select. See if we can see an XRC for somebody. Allstott, Walker, Devonta Smith on the silver, Jalen Hurts on the score, and Icky Woods. We didn't really need Signature Series. I loved Resurgence. Resurgence is such a good set. I know it's not a favorite, but it's such a good set. Montez Sweat, Emmitt Smith. There's going to be Jared Goff on the silver. And Cedric Tillman is going to be on the red. 81 of 99. Resurgence was good. Signature Class, we didn't really need that one. We definitely didn't need Cosmic either. Cosmic was, without an auto, Cosmic was rough compared to all the other stuff. I think we might have a white auto here. Neighbors, there's going to be Zeke, Okereke. White auto? Dalton Hilliard for the Saints. One of the last teams to sell. The Saints is calling 4 of 35 on the white auto. Dalton Hilliard. Hilliard to 35. Our first of 2 autos in the box. Silver Chris Long. Howie Long is going to be on the tricolor. Herbie, and there's Ricky Pearsall. Howie Long is 229 of 299, almost 267 or 274 still the high. 229 was 10 off the major. I got Thunder in a blowout. OKC at home. Can't imagine the Pacers bench going to play as good as they did in Game 6. I think it's going to be a close game, personally. Do we have another white auto? We might. Daniel Hunter. There's going to be Devon Veely. Baker. Caleb Williams on the score select. Another signature. This time it's going to be for the Bills. Rookie of Keon Coleman to 35. Going to Nick. Keon Coleman, 13 of 35 auto. You could probably get that one in a one-touch. I don't think I have any more white. I think we're out for like 2 more weeks. Nope, you know what? Look at that. I have like 1 left. We have like 1 or 2 white one-touches left. GTI has more coming in later this month. But I went to grab a new box of them yesterday, and there just weren't any more in the inventory. Keon Coleman to 35. Nice hit for the Bills. Congratulations, Nick. Got a good game in this Mets-Phillies game. It's 5-4, bottom of the 5th. Keon Coleman. See if we get an XRC or some gold, or God forbid they give us a snakeskin to 2 or a gold vinyl. Do we have another white? I think we have a white mem here. All right. Joe Alt on the silver. There's going to be DeMarcus Ware on the light blue. 71 of 99. I think we have another mem. Javonta on the Sparks mem white. I think that's to 35 also. That one's a 75. 71 of 75 Javonta going to the Denver Broncos, going to the Goat of Fur. Going to the Goat of Fur on that one. Javonta Williams. We have coming up next. We have Bowman coming up next with our 2 boxes of Bowman Sapphire. Let me see a gold. This break needs a gold to 10. Dogs, looking forward to that one. Dogs, are you in this? I don't see your name on this one, Dead Dogs. We have tricolor in here. Jameis Winston. There's going to be Von Bell on the tricolor and CJ Mosley. Thoughts on the Devers trade? I like it for both sides. 1 of 149. I like the Devers trade on both sides because for San Francisco, it shows that they're not messing around in a division that has the Dodgers. And for Boston, obviously, it was a problem for them. So they get out of it and they get a little bit of prospects. They get out of all the financial flexibility. So I like it for both sides. I hope it works out for both sides. What's going on, Tina? There's Malik on the silver. And JT. Did I get any of the Leaf Independence Day? Yes, we will have that next weekend. Have it next weekend in a random hits format. Drake May. Blake Corum on the silver. Barack Bowers on the snapshots. And Godert. You know, Boston has a lot of good prospects coming up. They'll probably be fine offensively.
And they got
Roman Anthony, Marcelo Mayer. They have another one, don't they? No, not Christian. Who do they have? Christian Campbell. So they'll be fine offensively. We have a blue in here. It's going to be Trey Hendrickson, Joe Burrow. Will Tops have better autos next year? Yes. They will have the whole league next year. Keon Coleman. And for the Colts, team color of Grover Stewart. Grover Stewart is 13 of 175. Well, Greg, you've got like 2 packs to sweat. 2 packs to sweat. Do you think you're good? I think you're good, Greg. I think Greg's taking home a Jaden and he's taking home the Stroud. I don't want to jinx that man, though. Tip Raymond, Ed McCaffrey, Garrett Wilson. There's going to be a JJ score select silver. And Fran Tarkenton.
That's a nice JJ.
Silver JJ nice for mini. Minnesota Vikings is Aaron F. And we're down to 1 pack left in this break. I have 5 Jahmyr Gibbs College NT trying to flip for max profit, reinvest in the hobby, thinking I should hold the first week of college football. Should probably hold for the first week of the NFL or when he finally does something. Here's going to be your last pack of the break. We got you, Matt. And we're going to kick off with Jaden. You're good. I think you're good, Greg. I think you got it through. Jaden, Jerry Judy. Caleb Williams on the silver for the Bears, going to Justin S. Keon Coleman, and that is a wrap with Jared Goff.
Wow.
Congratulations, Greg, on the Jaden Daniels auto and the CJ Stroud PSA 10. My guy, you got it through.
What a luck. Dude, go play the lotto.
Go play the lotto. Your one Charger spot got you a Jaden auto, and then it also got you the Stroud. The highest left side in that break was indeed 274. So congratulations to Greg getting the CJ Stroud Snakeskin PSA 10 or Dragon Scale PSA 10.
Awesome card.
Comps at $700.
Yeah.
What a way to start the night for you, my friend. Congratulations. That one's going out to you. We'll ship it out UPS 3-day, fully insured. Take a look at the hits in this one. Is Dead Dogs going to AEW? If Dead Dogs wanted to come with us to AEW, he could.
He could.
He wanted to come out. I don't think he does. Dead Dog's not a wrestling fan, and so especially not an AEW fan. Take a look at the rest of the hits. Congratulations, Greg, the big winner in this break.
Look how Cascade's inviting people. Yeah.
Cascade inviting people to our suite at AEW. I love it.
This guy.
Once again, congrats to Greg in this one. I wish we would have had more hits in general, but we did have a couple pretty decent ones. Your 2 one-touches in this break. We had the Keon Coleman white to 35, and the big hit of the break was the Jaden Daniels auto. Going to Greg,
Let me hand it.
and that is going to do it for your break. We have a